sorry I look a little more wild than normal, but this is in response to something you said, Theo, one of your solo podcasts that really connected, but I feel like you're looking at it in the wrong way. And I don't know much, I'm just a fool. So don't take my words to heart here. But I'm trying to change my story too, if you will. I did it once before. When I turned 18, I acted as if everything beforehand was gone. I'm now trying to reconnect that story with the story I've been telling over the last 10 years, and it's hard, and I felt like I lost something, and I think that's the fear that you have of losing something. But from everything I think I know about myself, at least, your story never ends until the day you actually die. You may let a chapter die and move on, but it's still part of the book, bud. And I was writing, and I just started, because I started going back to school to become a dental hygienist, because I've been doing upholstery for 10 years. It's brutal in the Florida heat. It's over 100 a lot of days in the summer, and I'm tired of it, man. So, I go back to school, and my English professor had this one phrase that caught me, because I always thought I was a man that worked with my hands, and I'm too dumb to do anything intellectual or college-like or anything like that. But she said basically that all English, she said English is like having a car, and you knowing how to use it is like being a mechanic, and it finally clicked for me. So I decided to try and write a book, and in that book, I wrote a throwaway kind of nursery rhyme thing, because I wanted to pay a little homage to my mother. I have a tattoo on my arm. Can't really show it right now. But it's a little poem I found after she died, and I just tattooed it on impulse, but figured I'd throw it in. And from what I hear you saying, sometimes I think you might like the longer version I wrote in the book that made me really decide that I want to write the next chapter, man. And that chapter may not be what I expect, but I'm gonna keep writing it. Just why not? It's there comes an hour of sadness at the setting of the sun, not for sins committed, but things left undone. Lay down your weary head now, the night has just begun. No soul has ever mended by fearing what it's done. beside you when darkness calls you home. All the whispers in your head aren't yours to bear alone. So let the mountains slumber, let silence hold the lash. I'll bear the storms within your heart before they're turned to ash. There comes an hour of quiet when all is said and done. The world is seldom broken fast, but slowly one by one. And when I wrote that, I had to stop and step back, and I realized that this is doing something for me, man. It's just supposed to be a little throwaway bedtime rhyme in a fucking fantasy book. But it's touching something here. And I want to write. And I want to experience the world. And I want to keep living, dude. But I made a bet with myself at 18 that I'd be dead at 27. And I got like a month left. I'm sorry for the rambling, man. I don't really know exactly what I'm trying to say. I just thought you might like that. Enjoy it. Enjoy the sunrise.